I've got this feeling, I'm feeling you could be the one. I see no reason why I should ever.
Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel, or big welcome if this is your first time here. My name is Kim, and in today's video I have tons and tons of cleaning motivation as always. And at the end of the video, I'm actually going to be going into my master bedroom and going through my dresser drawers. It was much needed. There was so much in there that I wasn't wearing and it was just taking up space. So if you're needing that kind of motivation, you are in the right spot. Go ahead and grab yourself your favorite snack, your favorite drink, whatever you want to do. Sit back and relax, or put me up on your device of choice and clean along with me. Let's go ahead and get started. I'm gonna go ahead and give you guys a complete overview of everything that we're working with today. We had quite a mess here going on. If this is your first time here, like I said, my name is Kim and I am a stay-at-home mom. I have 3 babies. My 11-year-old's name is Emma, my 2-year-old's name is Ella, and my son Mason is 4 months old. He is my caboose, and our family is just completely complete with him. We are now a family of 5, so this house is definitely lived in. I think that this is normal. So if your house looks like mine, or you just need some real life cleaning motivation, I am your girl. I'm here for you every single week, and I just kind of show it how it is. And even though my house does get like this, I do want to try to make my house into a home for my family, and so I share that with you and hopefully give you some motivation, inspiration, and encouragement along the way. So if that sounds like your jam, go ahead and hit the subscribe and the bell. It's completely free. It's just going to let you know every time that I upload a video.
Wanna wake up, don't wanna wake up without you, baby, without. I wouldn't know what to, baby, without you. I wouldn't know what to, oh you know, I wouldn't know what to.
So I'm obviously going to start off in the living room. As you can see, I had mounds and mounds of folded clothes here because it was either earlier that day or the night before. I don't remember. But I sat on the floor, and my husband actually got down and helped me, y'all. He helped me out. He got down on the floor with me, and we folded some of these clothes, and I kind of just left them there. I didn't get around to putting them up. So we're going to start by putting those up. And then that basket that I just picked up right there, y'all will see that basket again once the living room is tidied up. It just has hang-up clothes in it, and I didn't get a chance to hang those up. So we'll hang those up once the living room is nice and tidy.
Baby, without, I wouldn't know what to.
Speaking of my husband, if you missed it, last week we uploaded a husband does my voiceover video, and the ones that did see it, y'all seem to have absolutely loved it, which I think that's awesome. It was definitely just something fun and entertaining to do. My husband is for sure my best friend, and it was like midnight when we were doing that voiceover because it was the only time that we could sit down together, because he needed me right there to be able to like kind of cut where his voice was and silence the music a little bit and all that good stuff. But it was fun. We sat up and we were so tired by the end of it. So I do apologize if you watched that video. At the end of it, like I'm like half asleep, and I don't even think y'all could understand what I was saying because we were sitting there both kind of talking into the mic. But that was such a fun video, and a lot of you requested more, and so I think that would be fun to do again in the future for sure. My daughter, my 11-year-old Emma, if y'all know, she loves to be on my channel. She begs and begs to be on my channel. And so we do special little videos here and there for her, like mother-daughter clean with me's and stuff like that. Well, when she heard that Paul had done the voiceover for me, she was like, I want to do a daughter does my voiceover. So y'all let me know if that's something you want to see. She would absolutely love to do that. I try not to show my kids too much here on YouTube, but in passing, you know, I do have vlogs that I used to do back in the day, but I decided I wanted to focus more on the cleaning aspect. But if y'all are ever interested in kind of like my day-to-day life and just kind of me on a daily basis, definitely go follow me over on Instagram. I'm going to put my little handle right here because I'm most of the time up in my stories just talking to y'all in a messy bun with my robe on and just chatting and having coffee and all that good stuff. So if you want to know more like in depth about, you know, my life and the babies and all that stuff, definitely go follow me over there on Instagram.
You better turn up. You better be there when I shake. Watch me rocking if I can't stop. If I should fall, just go ahead. Go and catch me, baby. Ooh. baby. Ooh, I live it. That's my tune. Ooh, I love it.
All right, now we're gonna go ahead and head on into the kitchen, and I have a little story time for you guys because as this was happening, the end of the story was coming into play. So my daughter Emma, the oldest, my 11-year-old, got her ears pierced in November, actually on Black Friday. Remember the day, it was Black Friday. And she had been begging me for years and years to get them pierced. This was her second time getting them pierced. The first time she asked me to get them pierced when she was 5, and I'm a young mom. I had her when I was 18, so I was young, very inexperienced, didn't know anything, and we were at the mall, and she saw these little girls getting their ears pierced in Claire's, and she asked me if she could get her ears pierced, and I told her yes. And we got them done. And for me, I don't know if there's other people out there that have had a better experience because I started hearing horror stories after this. But for us, the next morning she woke up and her ear was so big and red and inflamed and pussing out. She had an infection. She had to get put on antibiotics. And that was just the next morning. And so anyway, sorry to gross anybody out by that. I probably should have put a disclaimer. But after that, we let them close up. And okay, so fast forward 6 years, and now she's 11 years old, and she had been begging me to do it. But I told her, I have a lot on my plate, you guys. I mean, I'm not even gonna lie. I was like, Emma, I have a lot going on. You can get your ears pierced if you think you're mature enough to take care of them properly. Of course, I'm going to give you all the instructions and show you how to do it the first couple times, and then on your own. It's your responsibility to keep them clean. I think I can't really say an age because I know that age doesn't necessarily mean maturity level, but for my 11-year-old, I think she is mature enough to where she could have handled this. So she was doing great with it. She was cleaning them. I think it's like 6 to 8 weeks that you have to wait before you take them out and put the new earrings in. And so she was cleaning them every day. She was doing great with it. About 8 weeks passed, and she decided to put in her new earrings. She wanted to change her earrings out for the first time, which is always exciting. And so she put in her new earrings. And after that, I guess I had just built that trust in her because for the first couple months she was doing great. And this was a Wednesday, she came up to me and she was like, "Hey Mom, I want to change my earrings again." So this would have been her second time changing them, right? She had the one she was pierced with, she changed into these, and this was mid-January, I think. And then she was ready to change them again. So she was like, "I can't get this one out." So I'm thinking, okay, maybe the back's on a little wonky or something like that. I should tell y'all that I did put these earrings in for her, so I knew they weren't too tight or anything. So I washed my hands and everything, and I went over there, and you guys, okay, I should probably put a disclaimer because this is kind of nasty. If you have a weak stomach, I don't know. Okay, so the back of her earring, the earring back, it was one of those butterfly backs, was inside of her earlobe. The hole, I guess, or the piercing had completely grown around the earring, and the actual back of the earring was inside of her earlobe. The only thing that you could see on the back of her earlobe was just the little piece of the earring sticking out on the end. The actual back was inside of her earlobe. And I mean, it was in there, you guys. I immediately got on YouTube and Google and stuff like that. And I was like, because the first thing I thought I was, okay, she has to go to the emergency room. They have to cut this thing out of her ear. And they said warm compresses and like kind of try to lube it up with Neosporin, I tried everything, and that thing was not budging. And I was like, oh my gosh, she's going to have to go to the emergency room. So we figured, okay, let's wait till the end of the day so I'm not toting all 3 kids to the emergency room. She wasn't in any pain. Well, she did start to get into some pain when I started messing with it. But besides that, there was no pain. And so I was like, I'm just going to wait for my husband to get home, wait for Paul to get home, and then we'll go ahead and we'll take her. One of us will take her. So we decided that he would take her just because it's easier for me to do bedtime with the babies. and they went in there and they ended up having to shoot her ear up with lidocaine. It was so far in there. They said they see stuff like that kind of often, but not as severe as hers. They had to put lidocaine in her ear to make it numb, and then just kind of go in there with, my husband said, these like almost like really giant tweezers / plier type things, and he said he completely just split open the piercing, which her ear is pretty ripped back there now. Completely split open the piercing, and then he went in with some tweezers and pulled it out, and yeah, they got it out. And I mean, poor girl. The lidocaine shot, first off, y'all know a shot doesn't feel good, so the lidocaine itself, that hurt, but I'm really glad that she got that shot, because oh my gosh, can you imagine the pain? They definitely knew what they were doing, numbing her up first. But that is the story time for Emma's ear. And this was happening as I'm like making this cleaning video. All of this was happening, and so I had to stop multiple times and all that stuff, and actually ended up ordering pizza for dinner, just as one less thing we have to worry about. But yeah, I thought that would be an interesting story time to share with you guys. These kids are always keeping us on our toes, that's for sure.
Thinking about the way that you know me. No one ever cared like you care for me. You're such a bright star in the dark space. Babe, it never worked out with the others. All we ever did was fight, and at one point I would never thought that I would meet someone like you. This time it's all different. You got every little string on me. The way you make me feel is crazy. How did you get so fly? You got me like, my, my, my. You got me like, my, my, my. You got me like, there's no other than you now, babe. Nah, 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 'cause you got me like, my, my, my. Like, oh my God. Don't let.
Also, if you are new here, my dishwasher has been broken for months, probably going on about maybe 5 months now, I want to say, something like that. It's been so crazy. I have told them multiple times it's broken. They've sent up, I want to say multiple people, but it has not been multiple people. It's been one worker every time. He obviously does not know what he's doing, because every time he tells me it's fixed, and every time it's not fixed. And my husband was actually home, and our microwave went out, and so he walked into the office and he was like, look, my microwave's out now and the dishwasher's been out, can you please send somebody up? So they sent somebody up, and he said he fixed it, but it's still not draining all the way. But I can use it as long as it doesn't start flooding my floor again. And so not in this video, but probably the next video you see, I'll be using my dishwasher. I'm just kind of over it at this point. And so I guess I'll just keep using it until it starts to do something else crazy, and then I'll call them again. And we are moving in 2 months. I just keep telling myself that. You're moving in 2 months. You're moving in 2 months.
You think you got the best of me, but just because I'm giving you my love for free, are things not for real? You've been telling everyone about us, but you are not the only one I call for fun. Late night to hear love guns. No, you won't see that I'm lying to be on my own, on my own. that we are done. Oh, hands in the air like I don't care. Music is fair to me, singing. Come on, come on. Come on, come on. Oh, love's in the air and I don't care. Music is fair to me, singing. Come on, come on. Come on, come on. Oh, you tell me that I made you think. If we have something special more than happy drinks, you'll go without blinking. No, you won't see that I'm lying to be.
Do you have a designated catch-all spot, or does your kitchen table or your counter or somewhere else in your home end up being kind of the catch-all spot? I feel like if I had a designated spot, it wouldn't be so bad because everything would be in one spot, because it ends up some on the kitchen table for my home, some on the kitchen table, and some on the kitchen counter too. So just clutter everywhere.
Come on, come on. Oh, love's in the air and I don't care. Music is fair to me, singing. Come on, come on. Come on, come on. Come on, come on. Come on, come on. Come on.
Okay, so obvious outfit change. This is the next day, kind of afternoon-ish, and I wanted to get my master bedroom tidied up and also get into my dresser drawers, because I had told y'all like maybe 3 videos back, maybe 2 or 3 videos back, that I wanted to get in there and declutter those drawers. It is just to the point where there was just everything, nothing was organized, and there was so much stuff in there that I don't wear anymore that I was just kind of rustling through every day to when I was trying to find something to wear. So I wanted to just minimalize it down to only with what I wear, and put everything else into a donation bag. And so once we get the room all cleaned up, we'll go ahead and get that done.
Don't push me any further to the edge, to the.
So as you can probably tell, my 2-year-old was having a complete meltdown, and so I had to stop and just kind of console her for a minute. And I didn't even realize until I was editing this video back that you could see us in the mirror right there. And so I decided to keep that in just because I thought it was so sweet. She loves her mama, and just to show you that if you have to stop while you're cleaning, you're not alone. I know around here I have to stop a bunch of times.
Cover myself. I don't need your loving. I don't need your loving. I just steal your heart in. Cover myself. I don't need your loving. I want you to feed all of my crazy needs. Crazy needs.
So this is my catch-all chair in my bedroom. As you could see, I had some Christmas stuff on there that was actually left behind, and I need to pull out the Christmas bin and put that stuff in there. And then I had that hang-up stuff that I was hanging up with you guys earlier in the video, and when I was going to hang them up, my son woke up, and so I had to throw him on the chair and grab him. So, you know, stuff just kind of gets put in one room after another room around here sometimes until I can get to that room and clean that up too. But I just thought my catch-all chair was funny. It's filled with a bunch of things pretty much all the time.
Heart in. Cover myself. I don't need your loving. I never want to be in love again.
I'm using my Mr. Sigma glass and window cleaning cloths for my mirror, and I'm also just going to quickly hit up the top of my dresser too.
To be daring, baby, dance the night away. I let my hair down if I won. Don't you just get tired chasing fame and being pretty all the time? Doesn't sound like fun. You can do better. Let me show you what a good time looks like. You can do better, so much better.
Okay, so now I'm finally going to get to my dresser drawers, and I'm pretty much just taking everything out one by one. I'm going to do my shirts first, and then my pants or my bottoms, and I'm kind of just sort of refolding them, not really paying too much attention to that, and putting them in piles, like the tank tops with the tank tops, t-shirts with t-shirts, that kind of thing, and then I will put them back inside of the drawers. So we'll do the shirts first, and then we will move on to the pants.
You will find that there is more to life than being pretty. Honey, let's just face it. You can do better. Let me show you what a good time looks like. You can do better, so much better. I don't fit into your box. Beauty queens without no flaws. You can do better. I dare you to be wilder. I don't fit into your box. Beauty queens without no flaws. You can do better. I dare you to be wilder. You can. Baby, let your head down. Be a little wilder. Baby, kick your shoes off. You don't have to hide it. Baby, let your head down. Be a little wilder. Baby, kick your shoes off. Don't hide it. I don't fit into your box. Beauty queens without no flaws. You can do better. I dare you to be wilder. I don't fit into your box. Beauty queens without no flaws. You can do better. I dare you to be wilder. I don't fit into your box. Beauty queens without no flaws. You can do better. I dare you to be wilder. I don't fit into your box. Beauty queens without no flaws. You can do better. I dare you to be wilder.
So the way that I organize my clothes is I just put them by type. So I will have a drawer dedicated to just loungewear or pajamas, and then a drawer dedicated to kind of like daytime or out of the house clothes. That way I know what I'm going for, and I'm not digging through pajama pants to find a pair of nice leggings to wear out.
Like a ricochet, it will come back to you. Let me tell you, no, because my eyes are open.
And that's going to be it for today's video, y'all. Thank you so much for being here with me. You guys rock. You're awesome. Make sure you give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, and drop me a comment so we can talk and chat and hang out. And I will see y'all in the next one. Have a blessed day.